We all know that finding love is tough, but keeping that romance alive is even tougher. And it's not just hard for us regular people. Celebs go through breakups too, and this year has had some of the most heartbreaking splits of all time. What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. here with Clevver News, and 2019 sure hasn't been an easy one on the heart. There have been a ton of major celebrity breakups this year, so you might just want to grab a tissue box because we're gonna round them all up for you right now. Not gonna lie, I may have shed a tear or two over some of these. Let's start by going way back to January of this year when Gigi and Zayn broke up. So on January 4th, reports came out that Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik were taking a break after getting back together. At the time, a source told E! News that, quote, they are in different points in their lives right now and decided they needed the time to breathe apart from each other. And this wasn't the only breakup for Gigi this year. Around October, Gigi and The Bachelorette's Tyler Cameron broke up after around 2 months of dating. The whirlwind romance included some very public dates in New York City, and Tyler even accompanied Gigi to her grandmother's funeral in the Netherlands. But neither relationship worked out for Gigi, and it looks like she's going into 2020 single and ready to mingle. Next up is possibly the most dramatic breakup of the year, Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. In February, news broke that Tristan cheated on Khloe with her sister Kylie Jenner's best friend Jordyn Woods. This wasn't the first time that Tristan has cheated on Khloe, but at least for now, it was the last. The two split up, but still co-parent their daughter True together. As for Jordyn, well, she isn't hanging with Kylie anymore, but she seems to be doing just fine hanging with Megan Thee Stallion. The next breakup also happened in February. Lady Gaga and talent agent Christian Carino ended their engagement, and this one pulled at my heartstrings a bit because I just want Gaga to be happy. At the time, a source told people that, quote, it just didn't work out, relationships sometimes end, there's no long dramatic story. This breakup is also going to make me hop out of order a bit because we have to talk about Bradley Cooper and Irina Shayk split. They ended their relationship in early June after 4 years together, and with both Bradley and Gaga's rumors in 2019, there were still rumors swirling around that there was something going on between those two, but Gaga recently put those rumors to rest for good. She said that they purposely were feeding into the hype of A Star Is Born. Lady Gaga explained that, quote, quite frankly, I mean, the press is very silly. I mean, we made a love story. For me, as a performer and as an actress, of course we wanted people to believe that we were in love, and we wanted people to feel that love at the Oscars. So there was nothing to see there. Hopefully Gaga and Bradley both have better luck with love in 2020. Okay, now moving on to our next breakup, which happened in April, Tana Mongeau and Brad Sousa. This was definitely up there in sloppiest breakups of the year. After only a few months together, Tana and Brad called it quits over cheating rumors surrounding Brad. At the time, Tana tweeted saying, quote, how could you break the heart of someone you love for moments with someone else? She also went ahead and changed all her Instagram captions from her time with Brad to things like, me looking sexy with my ex. But she's clearly moved on and is now married to Jake Paul, so we'll just have to wait and see if that relationship can stand the test of time. Fingers crossed. All right, so the next breakup we have to talk about is Camila Cabello and Matthew Hussey, which happened in June. They split up after more than a year together, and at the time, a source told The Sun that, quote, it was a mutual decision to end things, but they have spent a lot of time together over the last year and a half and want to stay friends despite going their own way. And Camila has clearly gone her own way and is now dating Shawn Mendes, which we are totally here for. So I'm just glad she was able to pick herself back up quickly, or that Shawn was there to catch her. Either way, I think we're okay with this one. But moving on to Bella Hadid and The Weeknd, who have been on and off 4 years now. In August, they called it quits once again. A source told E! News that distance played a factor in their decision to go their separate ways. They said that, quote, they are in different places right now physically and mentally. Bella is prepping for her Fashion Week commitments, and Abel is working on his music and his upcoming acting debut. But these two have been spotted out together since their split, so jury is still out on if these two will be able to work things out next year. Only time will tell. And since we've gotten to August, now we have to talk about one of the most heartbreaking splits of the year, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. On August 10th, Miley and Liam announced they were splitting after 8 months of marriage and around a decade of dating. At the time, a source told people that, quote, Liam and Miley have agreed to separate at this time. Ever evolving, changing as partners and individuals, they have decided this is what's best while they both focus on themselves and careers. They still remain dedicated parents to all of their animals they share while lovingly taking this time apart. Since then, Miley has also had a subsequent breakup with Caitlyn Carter, with whom she had a short-lived summer fling. Miley has since moved on to Cody Simpson, and there were reports that Liam is dating Dynasty's Madison Brown. So I just wish them both the best going forward, though I officially can't watch the last song anymore without crying. Don't worry about me though, I'll be fine. Just kidding, no I won't, because next I have to talk about Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's split, which happened in early October. TMZ broke the news that Kylie and Travis were taking a break, but many fans, myself included, are still holding out hope for these two. We've reported that they are supposedly spending the holidays together and that even their friends and family are hoping for a reconciliation. Now, obviously, they are still co-parenting their daughter, Stormi, and seem to be on good terms, so it doesn't feel totally out of the question, but there have been a lot of rumors swirling around regarding Kylie's dating life since the split. She's been spotted out with her ex Tyga on multiple occasions, and some people still think she's dating Drake. So again, this feels like one we're gonna keep our eyes on going into next year, but I wanna know what you guys think. Which breakup was the most heartbreaking for you, and were there any others that we didn't talk about that totally had you in pieces? Let me know down in the comment section below. After that, why don't you go ahead and dive into more Clevver news by hitting that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any of our news stories. Then click right over here for even more entertainment news. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm Emile Ennis Jr. and I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to dive in, subscribe.